This bank teller bitch got on my nerves. I wanted to slap her in her face. I truly did just want to smack her. Seriously. And usually I don't like to resort to violence, but this one particular woman was just treating me with disrespect. Hey everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. It is a beautiful day today. Although it is overcast, rainy in California, I don't mind because it has been scorching hot. So the rain is a nice change and I am loving it. That's why I'm just like so chill today. Really not going anywhere. I have so much to do today because this is my day off from both jobs. So I'm cooking, I'm doing laundry, I'm shooting this video, I have other things to do, so it's like, it's never a real day off for me. So I am just like, I just need a small break. So this is kind of my break because I don't feel like cleaning right now. So I already have my laundry in, and that's that. I'm not going to like really stress myself today because tomorrow I have the whole day as well off. So most likely it'll be cleaning here and there, cooking, just getting prepared for the week. But aside from that, I have to tell you about what happened to me the other day because I went 0 to 100 in less than 60 seconds. Okay, backstory. My man and I used to have a joint account at Bank of the West. Yeah, Bank of the West. And after time went on, we soon realized that joint bank accounts did not work for us and it did not work for our relationship. And plus, our account constantly was getting hacked into. And that was just unsettling as well. And back then, I wasn't responsible with money and I would just spend. Not only my money, but my man's money. And it just did not work for us. And it was not the best thing. So we decided that it was best to go our separate ways as far as joint accounts. I'm much better with money now. I've learned my lesson. This was years ago. I've learned my lesson. Money does not grow on trees. You hear me say it over and over. I have 2 jobs, so I understand it. So I know it and I do better. Anyway. Okay, so then we get separate accounts at different banks. For years now, my man has been giving me money and his debit card to put money into his account because he hates just going to the bank, and the bank was on my way home from work and I could just let him know I'll just stop by, it's no problem, I'll get it done for you. Excuse me. I've been doing this for years. This particular day, it was sunny and the weather was perfect. And I was feeling good for the most part. I was feeling good at my first job and rocking out to my music, jamming, getting my energy up for my second job. Before I go to my second job, like I said, I had to stop off at the bank for my man to deposit his money into his bank account. I'm thinking it's going to be a quick in and out, get it done, go to my second job, be done with it. I park my car in front of the bank. I get out of my car, start walking to the front door with confidence and everything. Just like, let me just do it real quick. It's going to be no problem. I pull back the door and walk in. And immediately, usually, you will get a nice warm welcome. I didn't get shit. It was just like, no hello, no hi, how are you? We'll be right with you. Nothing. Nada. I waited in line for a few short minutes and It was my turn to see the teller. I walk up to the teller, the counter, and immediately let her know that I needed to make a deposit into this account. I passed her my man's debit card, and I'm counting the money to get ready for her to just deposit that shit. And mind you, at this location, they did not have the debit machines. What would you call those? You know, they didn't have the card readers at the counter. They weren't in front of, the counter. So it's like I had to hand her the debit card. The teller interrupts me and asks me, "Are you on this account?" I look at her and say, "No," with an attitude. Because I'm like, what is the deal here? What's going on? In my head, I'm saying this. There was a moment where we were just literally staring at each other. The teller then calls for the manager. The manager doesn't get up. She just sits where she was. So the teller goes over to the manager, and I can see the manager shaking her head side to side. She has a stank-ass attitude on her face. I can tell this. I can read body language. And it was rude in the first place for her not even to get up and come to me or come to the situation. The teller walks back over to where I was and says, "By law, I cannot give this back to you. I cannot give this card back to you by law." I stood there for a moment. Took a deep breath because I felt that that would help me in this situation. But after I took that deep breath, I literally did that right then and there. Because I did not want to lose my cool. I lost it. I lost it. So I said, "What do you mean you can't give me back my card? What do you mean? I do this all the time." And I'm yelling at this point because I am upset. You're ruining my day. I do this all the time. You have a problem with me and you're telling me you can't give me back my card? Are you serious? So I'm yelling. I'm like, "What do you mean I do this all the time? I've never had a problem before." So another lady decides to walk her ass over, chime in, give her fucking 2 cents. And at this point, I'm like, I don't even want to hear from you. I'm not even talking to you, and you're not even a manager. So you shouldn't even be over here trying to chime in and tell me this and this and that. I don't want to hear from you. I should be hearing it from the manager, if anything. So the lady who decided to put herself in someone else's fucking business, she says, "We will address it, and the manager is hearing everything that you're saying." Good. That bitch should be coming over here and saying something to me. She should be over here calming me down. She should be over here telling me how sorry she is. How can she make this better for me? I'm a customer. I've been a customer. My man's a customer. So for many years. So for you to treat me this way is disrespectful, and that's how I'm taking it. You're disrespecting me. And at this point, there's other customers in the branch. And at this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who's in here. I don't care who's listening. I don't care if there's cameras on me. I don't care. That's not the point. It's principle to me. And I feel like you're disrespecting me. This lady that chimes in, "It's policy. It's always been our policy." It has not always been your policy because I've done it plenty of times before. I've been doing this for years. Years. So it's not policy. You pick and choose on who you want to do it to. And that's not right. I just felt so disrespected. And talking about, oh, the manager's hearing everything. Good. She should walk her lazy ass over here and handle the situation. But she didn't. Obviously, she doesn't care about her customers, and I'm taking this very personally. So I am still upset. I'm still like legit. My body temperature is getting hotter. I'm starting to sweat. I can feel my energy changing, and I truly, truly hate to go to that level, but I don't know what happened. Something snapped, and I just lost it. And I'm usually much cooler about it. I'm usually just like, killing with kindness. But this point was just like, I'm truly trying to deposit money. I've done this all the time. I don't understand what the big deal is. So I continue to tell the lady who decides to chime in, I tell her, well, if it's truly policy, then every staff member needs to know that and make no exceptions to certain people as to whom and whom not they're not going to take this money for, deposit money. And the teller continues to say, oh, you need the bank account number to deposit money. I'm like, look, I don't want to hear any more about your policy or what you need to do to deposit money because I've always had the debit card. It's been no problem with me depositing cash. I'm depositing money into an account. There should be no problem with that. So I don't want to hear any more about your policy that you just made up. The teller then tells me, well, we will hold the card for 3 days. He's going to have to come and pick it up. Excuse me? I said to her, if my man has to come down here to pick up this fucking card, it ain't going to be pretty. And I'm letting you know that for real. It's not going to be pretty if he has to come down here to get his card. I'm standing at the window. I call my man, and the lady who felt like it was her business tells me, can you move to this side so we can help other guests? I looked at her and just stood there, waited for my man to get on the phone. I'm like, bitch, I ain't moving. I'm standing right here. If you worried about over here, you need to be over there helping customers. This ain't even your business. Had a full-blown conversation right there. I'm not moving nowhere. You need to mind your own business. You could help customers, you over here. So I'm on the phone telling my man as to what just transpired. He's trying to calm me down, but at this point I'm like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I grab the teller's card and I grab the manager's card. As I am leaving the bank, the teller bitch then decides to say, oh, thank you. That pissed me off. And I don't know what it was, but that pissed me off. Now, I took a moment right then and there. I turned around and I said, thank you. What are you thanking me for? Thank you for nothing. You did nothing for me today. Nothing. And I did nothing for you today. So don't thank me. Oh, it took me there. It took me there. I was pissed. Turned my ass back around. Walked out of that stupid ass U.S. bank. Treating their customers like shit. I don't like that. I don't take well to disrespect. I don't take well to condescending people. That's just not how I get down. And I don't like it when I feel it. I don't like it. I was so heated. I was just so in that moment. And I went back to my car. I could feel my heart literally pounding so hard. And I just felt like, oh my gosh, I need to really relax here. It was like all of a sudden I was a fiend. And I immediately went to the gas station next door, purchased me a pack of Marlboro Lights and a lighter. And let me tell you, I haven't smoked cigarettes in years. It's been years since I've smoked cigarettes. But all of a sudden, I felt like I was a fiend. I felt like I needed to calm down. I needed to get my energy right for my second job. I was all messed up. And I felt that. I drive to the other side of the parking lot of my second job because, of course, I didn't want anyone to see me. And I just needed a moment to myself. And I get out my car, light up. I had one cigarette. It did calm me down. and I was finally ready to get my energy level back up to where it should be for my second job. So I go to work good, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this pack of cigarettes? Because I don't smoke cigarettes. I said, what am I do with this? And you know, I don't even think I told my man that I did that, but because I've been on such a straight and narrow with cigarettes, I've been years free of cigarettes. So I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of these because I don't even want to be tempted to smoke them. So there's a lot of people at my job that smoke cigarettes. So the little side hustler that I am, I said, I'm going to sell these. I said to myself, I would sell these. I only smoked one cigarette, so it's damn near a full pack. And those packs are expensive, like $7 a box. Shit, I'm getting rid of this shit for some money. So I'm talking to everybody. Oh, if you want to buy Marble Lights, I got some for you. You know, give me $4 for them. It's a full pack. Sure enough, they were sold by the end of the night. Oh my goodness. Too funny. So I go back home and once again, I talked to my man about it, and he legit was like, I'm gonna pull all my money out, go to a credit union, and that's what we're both gonna do. We're gonna take all of our money out of our banks, go to a credit union. The credit union is for the people. For the people. So if you're out there with the Wells, with the U.S. Bank, with the, I don't know, there's hella banks out there. But get yourself a credit union. Go to the credit unions. Credit unions are for the people. For the people. That is the end of this tale. I just felt I had to share. Because I was like, did I overreact? Comment down below if you think I overreacted or if my actions were justified. Be honest with me. Give me some feedback, because did I overreact? I don't think I did. I felt I was disrespected, and then I just went off. I don't take well with disrespect. Huh? I just don't. That's not how I get down. I usually am pleasant and professional. However, sometimes I choose to not give a fuck. How you think of me, what you think of me, how I look, what's coming out of my mouth. Sometimes I truly don't care, because I'm truly in the moment and it came from somewhere. And sometimes I try to say, hey, it wasn't the teller's fault. It wasn't the teller's fault. But at the same time, it's how she approached the situation. And I felt the manager made it worse for me. Because I took that, I took it all the way there with her. I was going to complain. I was going to literally write black and white to whomever I needed to send it to as to what transpired at that branch and that day. I'm a person that complained to Rayleigh's about the damn Dutch Crunch bread and it wasn't baked how I normally like it. But I thought to myself, you know what, this isn't gonna do shit. Nothing. It's just gonna be a waste of my time writing something down, sending it to whomever. They may just throw it in the trash. Nothing of it. So I decided not to. And I just decided to vent to you instead. Alright. So definitely comment down below. Let me know your feelings, if my actions were justified or if I was just dead wrong. Let me know. Don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Hey. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.